I would like to introduce Bethany Boring and Hold My Right Hands. Hold My Right Hands by Bethany Boring.
From the moment we are conceived, we are given an amazing power like none other. This amazing power, you ask? It is all in the identity to feel. The idea of touch. Imagine this, as soon as you come out from the womb, the very first thing you feel is your arms are raining and your feet are going. And then all of a sudden, your hand will go and touch your face and it tells your brain, whoa, there is something really cool going on with my hand and I don't know what it is, but I need it. You ask me how I know this is true? You all know this. The second a little toddler gets to be a little older, they go up to their mom and dad, and what do? Both hands in the air. For us, it doesn't say, help me. It doesn't say, I give up. What does this mean? Pick me up. I want to be held. I need to be touched. Just imagine a parent, one or two parents talking, and all of a sudden, the little kid goes up to the parent, and what do? You guys know. You've seen it. Mom, mom, mom. Because they know the touch gets the parent's attention. Toastmasters, honorable guests, we all need a hand to be held sometimes in life, no matter how old we get. And just like you, I was born fresh out of the womb as well. Unfortunately, I did have a couple challenges. You see, I am blind in my left eye, partially blind in my right eye. I also have hearing loss in my left ear, hearing loss in my right ear, a pacemaker because my heart does not keep rhythm. And as you may have already figured out by now, I have one normal left hand and I was born with one short right arm. For me, I knew getting the handheld that I wanted was going to be a little bit more challenging, but I didn't give up. You see, when I was in elementary school, I found the best place where I knew I could fit in. It was the soccer field, the one place where you didn't have to use your hands unless you were dumb enough to be the goalie, which I'm not. I had a blast. In fact, I was one of the biggest kickers on the whole entire team. Until I figured out one day, when the ball went out of bounds during play, someone had to throw it back in. Well, being the one on the team, I scooped up the ball with my hands. I held it as hard as I could, and I put it behind my head. Both feet planted as firmly as it could go, and I threw the ball as hard as I possibly could. Round and round and round in the air it went, and the only thing I heard at that moment was a whistle. Sweet! I looked up at the referee, and he looked at me, and he said, you did not use both hands. That was not a correct throw. I looked at my hands. Did he not see them? Did he not see me? Was I not correct? I remember going home that night, panicked, because I was finally part of something bigger than I was. Every night, I went in my bedroom, I grabbed a soccer ball, and I would take it far above my head, and I would throw it repeatedly against the wall. No matter how hard it hurt, no matter how much pain it caused my shoulder, I spent hours and hours and hours throwing the ball against the wall, waiting for it to come back, knowing that I could be part of something bigger if I just tried. Soon enough, it came to another opportunity for me to throw the ball in at a live game. I was so excited. The ball rolled out, and I even looked at my coach, and he was doing this. No! So I did what the best player always does. I ignored him. I picked up the ball. I knew this was my moment to shine. This was going to be the time that I was going to show them that I belonged. I grabbed the ball in my hands. I pointed my feet steady on the ground. I made sure my arms were all the way behind my head, and out the ball went. It rolled on the air, and I did not hear a whistle. In fact, I looked at the ref, wanted something. Give me a high five, man. Give me a handshake. Give me something. And instead, he just ran off. I wanted something. I needed something. At that very moment, I needed someone to hold my hand. You see, this doesn't change even as we get older. Because you know what? I was 5 months along in my Toastmasters journey, and I found myself looking at the district stage. This was it. This was my time to be something important. This was my time to be something that was bigger than myself. I stood up on the district stage and I noticed something, as a lot of other people did. The bright light that shone in my eyes during the speech, I knew that my eyes wouldn't be able to focus the second that light went out. So I gave it all. I planted my feet steady. I gave all I could for the speech that I could do. And as soon as the light went out, my eyes couldn't focus and everything went black. I heard the applause. I heard the acceptance, but my hand just shook. And like I usually did in that moment, I clapped it with my left hand and it shook. But then all of a sudden, my right hand was taken away by a friend. She grabbed it. She said, "Bethany, you did awesome. Now let's walk off the stage together." So hand in hand we did. My club member and I made our way off the stage. And in fact, she joined me just a couple minutes later when I took the second place, humorously speaking, trophy for the night. Blew my mind. You see, Toastmasters and honorable guests, listen to me now. Toastmasters is more than just a club. Toastmasters is more than just a Lone Ranger deal. You have the opportunity. You are called to grab the hand of those around you that have a story to tell. This is our time to shine. This is what I have to ask you. If you are willing, are you willing to grab the hand of somebody that needs you, to reach out and accept them and walk them on this journey? So, now I ask you, are you ready? Well, if you are, please hold my right hand. Contest Masters.